I'm Barry Funkhauser, and this is the Barry Funkhauser Show. Here's what's happening. Well, Pączki Day Vodka returns for another year of unexpected fast sellouts and new direct shipping. Huge rare earth materials discovery has happened in Arctic Sweden. And the largest global bird flu outbreak in history shows no sign of slowing. As always, I'm here with my co-host and general know-it-all current events guy, Joe. Hello.
Hey, Barry. How are you?
I don't know. I'm having internet issues today for some reason. It keeps telling me I'm unstable, and I don't like when the computer tells me how I'm supposed to act.
Did the rain wash away all the infrastructure for your internet?
That might be what's happening. Did you see on the news about that conspicuous tree that early this morning they called I guess you call 911. I don't have the phone number to the tree people, but there was a giant tree that started leaning overnight that looks like it's going to go into $1 million house over there in the hills.
Where's this?
Somewhere in LA. I didn't track exactly where. What did you say? Sierra Madre, up there in the foothills of the San Gabriels is where it's going down. So there's a big tree on the loose. So that may be problems.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Sierra Madre over by Altadena. I see. Oh, it's right below Mount Wilson. Someplace, and you still have not been to Mount Wilson Observatory or the radio towers, huh?
No, man. I'm trying to figure out the right day to go because it's a picnic kind of time there. They have a little cafe up there, and it's never open. I guess it's open in the springtime, so I'm hoping to go this year. You want to go?
Oh, sure. I've been multiple times. It's just surprising to me that you've been in radio, especially radio here for a while, and you still have never been up there.
Seems like a long drive. I don't know.
It's not. It's not that far, and it's just really nice. And being a radio dude, you would get a kick out of all the antennas and all the hardware up there. It's just, like I said, it's just surprising that you haven't been. But I guess we can go to Sierra Madre and go see this leaning tree of Sierra Madre and then drive up to Mount Wilson if you want. I mean, it's
dude,
cold,
it'll be gone by then. They're working on it now. They're going to chop that sucker down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, because it's in one of those windy road neighborhoods up there with big old.
They all look like they're windy road neighborhoods up there. Sheesh.
Yeah, man, it's not long for time. We'll just see it on the news coming crashing down. Smash.
I know, right? That's just crazy, Tom.
Well, here's what's going on today, Joe. Get ready, Pączki and vodka lovers. Pączki Day Vodka is back and expected to sell out faster than ever. This year's batch of the ultra-unique limited edition alcoholic spirit made with fresh raspberry Pączki from Hamtramck's New Palace Bakery will go on sale soon. And I know, Joe, you're asking yourself, what in the blue blazes is Pączki vodka? Well, here's the creator with more. Listen.
Michael Forsyth here, one of the owners at Detroit City Distillery, to talk about this year's release of Pączki Day Vodka. We're at the Polish Village Cafe in Hamtramck, the heart of Michigan's Polish community, to talk about what makes this so special. So every year, we do this once a year, and we make it with two things and two things only. Beautiful glazed raspberry Pączki from New Palace Bakery here in Hamtramck, and Michigan and Polish potato vodka. Two things, Pączki and vodka, and that's it. No artificial flavors, no sugars, just the real stuff. And we're really trying to capture the Pączki Day party in a bottle. People travel from all over the world to get their hands on this. It's really brought the Polish community together. We're excited this year to team up with some partners who do direct-to-consumer shipping. So we're trying to get this all over the United States. It goes on sale Friday, February 3rd, online at DetroitCityDistillery.com. You buy online, you pick it up. You can pick up as soon as the same day at our Pączki launch party is 4 p.m. Friday, February 3rd. We'll have all the Pączki Day vodka, Polish food, drinks, and some great Polish music lined up. So excited again for this year's release. It's always a fast sellout. Last year sold out in less than 72 hours. So looking forward to seeing all our Polish friends again this year. And good luck getting your hands on it. Muscorbia.
Muscorbia, Joe. Muscorbia. So did you know, do you have any idea about the Polish community? Because I thought they were just sausages.
No.
So what's happening in Detroit, man?
This is a Catholic thing.
Oh, cool.
This is for Fat Tuesday or Shrove Tuesday or whatever you want to call the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. That's what Pączki Day is.
Now they're infusing potato vodka into Pączki flavoring. Isn't that interesting?
You have no idea what you're saying.
Isn't that what they were doing? I have no idea what I was.
What is Pączki? Do you have any idea what
Pączki is? Like a baked good with something in it.
Yes,
right.
Yes, it's basically a jelly-filled donut.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this distillery company is making a vodka flavored.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So, does it have some distinct? Have you ever had a Pączki?
No. I know all about this because my friend's wife is Polish. Her family's Polish. She's not like super Polish or anything. She's not like, doing all of the traditional dances and garb and stuff. But we know a few things about the Polish tradition. It's weird. It brings me back to like my Catholic upbringing. And I never understood Fat Tuesday. Like I just never understood the concept of, oh, hey, tomorrow we need to start 40 days of fasting and being good religiously. So the night before, let's just get effed up and drink as much as humanly possible. And then we're going to be good. Like I've never understood that concept. It just seems so back-assward to me. So.
Yeah, me too, man. But me too. But on the other hand, I love celebrating celebrations, no matter what they are. So you put me in front of a Pączki and I'll eat it.
So that's just so weird. Okay, so it's vodka that tastes like these Pączki, I guess, right?
I guess they go hand in hand together.
Oh! So you take a bite of the jelly donut, then you slam some vodka, and it melds the flavors together. That sounds delicious.
I guess I'm embarrassed to tell you that I know little to nothing about the Polish culture, but I just read this story because I like saying the word Pączki.
Oh, that's why it's in here. That's what I thought. I thought we were just giving this distillery some free advertising. That's all.
Well, hey man, a Pączki hunt sounds fun to me. I mean, that's what I'm going to do for the next so many days until I find and eat one. I'm on a hunt for Pączki.
I don't even know if there's any are there any Polish delis or bakeries in Los Angeles at all?
Get in the van, Joe. We're out for Pączki.
I know, right? Polish bakery near me. Let's see.
Put on your best leather jacket. We're hunting for Pączki tonight.
Actually, there's a lot. Oh, you know what? There's a lot. There's some over by your girl's house too. So I think we might have to go.
Oh man, a Pączki date.
Have to go.
Man,
it's gonna be a Pączki date. Yeah.
Man, the easiest Pączki I've ever gotten in my whole life, man.
This is getting dirty. This is getting real dirty.
Okay. Well, today's show is brought to you by
Cause I Have To podcast, when living your dream is the only option, with Julie Slater and Jason Friday. Cause I Have To delves into the lives of people daring to pursue their passions. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, more news. Europe's largest deposit of rare earths, which are used from mobile phones to missiles, has been found in Sweden.
Sweden has discovered the continent's largest deposit of rare earth metals. The discovery of over 1 million tons of rare earth oxides was made in Kiruna in the far north of Sweden. State-owned mining company LKAB announced the news on Thursday, local time. Rare earths refers to 17 different elements used in items like mobile phones, electric vehicles, and even missiles. Currently, no rare earths are mined in Europe. The discovery could see a reduced reliance on China, which supplied 98% of rare earths used by the EU in 2021.
All right, so I don't like it because I saw pictures of what they're doing here, and there are these giant machines that are clawing out farmland down to
There is no farmland where this rare earth mine is.
Am I thinking of another country that's doing this crap? Because
there's lots of them. Yes. Okay.
Is it a good thing, Joe? Educate me, please.
Okay. So we like technology, right? You like your iPhone and your Android.
Sure.
You like, electric cars are a thing. We need lithium for that. Lots of lithium for that. Lithium is probably the most coveted rare earth metal that we have in the world right now. And in order to get them, you need to do strip mining and pit mining because they're hard to extract and they're hard to refine. So right now in the world, China is the biggest extractor of rare earth metals. And Russia is the largest refining country in the world for rare earth metals. So we have issues with each of those countries, right? We're trying to get out of the trade deficit with China, and we don't like Russia because of what they do to Ukraine. Well, we just don't like Russia in general because they're not on the up and up when it comes to geopolitics. So anyway, we need to get away from giving tons, literally billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, sometimes trillions of dollars to China and Russia for these rare earth metals because we still all want our stuff. We still all want our cell phones and our electric cars and things.
Yeah.
But, giving money to these countries isn't the greatest. So this is good. However, there's going to be a problem with the Sweden one. And let me tell you why. I read all about this. So it's the EU. And as we know, the EU is a pretty liberal place. So in very liberal areas, they have lots of regulations. So in order for the EU to actually see benefits from this mine, they are going to have to do something about their regulations because if they follow everything in the EU bylaws right now for mining, Sweden wouldn't be able to actually break ground for 10 or 15 years. Then it takes another 5 or 10 years to extract and refine the metals so they can actually hit the market. We need to move faster than that because we have a dearth of rare earth metals in a lot of the Western countries, and we need them. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see what happens and to see if the EU actually fast tracks this mine. You don't have to worry about farmland. They're not going to, I don't think they're going to be destroying a whole lot of farmland. It's like tundra up there. I think it's like just below the Arctic Circle. So it's hard to break ground up there. Let's see. What was this? What was the city name again? Exactly. Yep. Kiruna. There it is. I see I'm looking at a satellite map. It does not look like there is any farmland around here. It looks like tundra, to be honest with you. So that's going to help. Did you know that we actually have a rare earth metal mine in the United States?
No way. Where?
We have one. There is one place in all of the United States where there are rare earth metals. Can you guess, Barry? Can you guess where it is?
One place. It's probably in a deep cavernous place like
No, you have driven by this mine probably hundreds of times.
Oh, get out of here.
Let
me think. Hundreds of times, huh?
You know what?
Southern California.
Actually, I think that most people in Southern California have driven past this mine at least a couple times.
Well, tell me. I don't know. Is it full of sand right now currently?
No, it is Mountain Pass Mine right outside of Primm, Nevada.
Oh, okay.
So you know that so when you're going up the 15 from Los Angeles to get to Vegas and you pass Baker, right? And then you go up into the foothills and then you get into you're right just about to get into Nevada. And you're up in the hills and you pass Zizix. Everybody knows Zizix.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pass Zizix and then you make that sweeping left turn and you start going down the hill and then off in the distance you see Primm. You see State Line and Primm, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, off to your left, that's Mountain Pass Mine. That is the only rare earth metal mine in the United States. You know what's off to the right?
What?
Nipton, where the circus bought the town and is going to make that whole desert circus area. It's the same exit.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, it's the same. It's crazy. So yeah, look at Mountain Pass Mine on your Google Maps, and you will see the pit mine right there. And you'll see the refining pools for a couple of the metals over there, and they're different colors like brown and blue and aqua and stuff. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, check it out. But yes, that's a big thing. 100 million tons is a lot of rare earth metals. So that is going to really help the market in that, and it's going to probably drive down the cost of your phone. Because lithium isn't going to be as expensive.
Fine. Rip apart the earth so I can have better cell phones that fold.
Hey, I don't make the rules. I don't make all of this stuff up. I'm just here to tell you the facts, man.
Hey, I thought they were only farming sunlight out there, mining sunlight out there.
I wish. Oh, yeah. You know what? The sunlight farms that you're talking about are really, really close to that mine. You're right. I'm looking at it right now. Yep, there they are. The Prim Valley Golf Club, like right on the other side of state line right there. I see it. Very cool.
Okay,
Very cool
fine.
stuff.
I'll accept it as good news then. No problem. All right. Finally tonight, a highly contagious and lethal strain of bird flu has killed millions of wild and farmed bird life this past year, and as global infections show little sign of slowing down, scientists, wildlife protectors, and legislators are looking for new solutions to a global pandemic.
Well, the worst outbreak of avian flu in history continues to rage in our state and all across the country. The virus is almost always deadly in domestic birds. In the last year, 85% of egg-laying chickens in Colorado have been wiped out. It's a big reason why you've seen egg prices go so high. Olivia Young visited the lab in Fort Collins where they test these cases and talked to a state vet about their efforts to contain the spread of the virus.
CSU's veterinary diagnostic lab does all the testing for the state's bird flu right here in this lab. They're the ones that identified Colorado's first outbreak among domestic birds. An unprecedented avian flu outbreak being felt across the nation is once again spiking.
We really don't know what's next in this outbreak.
The fall surge in cases follows one in the spring based on bird migration.
This virus is carried by wild birds, primarily our waterfowl and shorebird species. So when we see increased migration, we expect that we're going to see more virus in the environment.
The virus has a near 100% mortality rate in poultry, so entire flocks must be euthanized if flu is detected in one member.
Across the United States, we've lost more than 52 million birds.
It's the largest avian flu outbreak in U.S. history. In Colorado, 4.7 million domestic poultry birds have died.
Actually represents more than 85% of our total table egg laying population in the state.
And the impact is being felt by Colorado's consumers at the checkout.
27% increase in price in table eggs. And then also, broiler chickens, we've seen a slight increase. We've also seen an increase in price in turkeys. And
from price hikes to egg shortages, don't expect the strain on your wallet to stop spreading until the avian flu does.
This one, we're expecting that we're going to have a really prolonged outbreak.
Now, everyone can take steps to reduce the spread of avian flu. If you're a bird owner, make sure you reduce contact between wild birds and your birds. And even if you're not, make sure you're cleaning your shoes when you walk through parks or anywhere where you may run into wild birds. In Fort Collins, I'm Olivia Young, covering Colorado First.
So I know you hate bird news, but I had to put this one in here because my birds have not been egging as much lately, and I think it's because they heard the news about inflation. I don't think it has anything to do with the weather or being cold.
I don't hate bird news. I just hate when you put bird stories in every single news update.
Hey,
but
man,
you haven't done it in a while, so I'm okay with it.
It was a hot bird year in bird.
It was a hot bird. It was a hot bird year. So, Barry, are you going to have to put chicken wire over your entire home to make sure
My entire home.
Well, because it said, like, I'm nervous. Like, I'm listening to this story and I'm getting more and more nervous for you and for your
I was
chickens.
worried too.
Because it says the shorebirds and migrating birds, and B, you're like 2 miles away from the ocean. You get shorebirds, seagulls, all the time near your house. So I'm telling you, you're gonna have to put chicken wire all over your entire house to protect your chickens.
I know. I keep thinking about that, and they're pretty safe right now. They're kind of shy chickens, so they don't integrate with the outside folk, but I'm still a little worried. Yeah, well, I mean, what can you do, really? You can't really
you can biodome your place. That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna have to make a biodome of your entire home.
That's way too much work.
What? That's birds, Barry. The birds.
It's not outside of my realm of ideas. It could be done. Like, maybe when we're done here, I'll Google it.
What? How to biodome your house?
Yes.
I think it'd probably be too expensive. Well, yeah, but this is a major issue. Linda actually went to the store last week, a major store, a Ralph's in the middle of Sherman Oaks, and she sent me a picture. Literally 0 eggs, no eggs at all.
Really?
At all.
It's sold out, huh?
Sold out, and I don't know if you know, but I eat eggs like. Oh, wow. I love eggs and I eat lots and lots of eggs. So our budget's getting broken because I'm eating like way too many eggs. I got to pull back.
Good Lord. Well, you know what? You got a friend in me, and I'll tell the ladies out back. Maybe we can hook you up, Well,
how do we get your eggs to start laying more? I mean, do we have to bribe them? So because you said
got to bribe the sun, man. That's what
got to bribe the sun. That's what it is. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, chickens, and good luck, people. We'll be back tomorrow with an all-new show. This is the Barry Funkhauser Show.